Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be sharing with you some updates, especially what is happening right now in Lebanon, Hezbollah, what is happening with Turkey and Iran relationship and all that in this video, and how now Turkey is helping Hezbollah and Iran to rebuild Hezbollah. That will also be discussed in this video. But before I move on, just to remind you guys, most of my viewers are not subscribed. Consider subscribing if you're not yet. Take a look at this map. These are the high points in Lebanon where Israel, they have decided to keep their troops in place. Even after the ceasefire has ended, they decided not to leave this post in Lebanon. And there are many reasons for this. Obvious reason is these genocide maniacs, they love others' land. They love to steal, especially when it comes to land. So that could be one reason. Other reasons, as we understand, in light of what we will be discussing in this video, the other reason is that they are now too afraid to leave this place, because I'll show actually a video clip in a second where you will see that Hezbollah fighters, they're coming back to retake these strategic places in Lebanon. Which places? That will also be discussed. Now, let's take a look at this video that I just told you. So basically, what you are seeing on this screen here, these are Lebanese Hezbollah fighters in civilian dress. That's what this video claimed. And if I play the video, you can hear their footsteps. And if you read from this news, you will see it says, Hezbollah operatives are crawling through the ruins of Houla with the army nowhere in sight. As you can see from the attached map, Houla is a stone throw away from Israeli communities. Very disconcerting. Nothing that walks on two should be allowed near the border. These people, the Zionist forces and the civilians in and around that area, they're too terrified that because of the proximity of this place, Houla, it is always very, very risky for the Zionist forces to withdraw completely, because they are showing in this video that these Hezbollah operatives are now crawling back. They're coming back to this close to the border town, where they could actually start attacking Israel at any time. And this is why they are saying that we need to stay in Lebanon, especially these 5 posts that they say it is very, very important. We cannot just leave them or abandon them. Take a listen at this. I don't think you can hear the video because the audio is very, very low. But I'll tell you what this guy was talking about. So this is Israeli Foreign Minister speaking. Again, you will not be able to hear the audio. Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be actually showing you the news from Jerusalem Post. Now, a lot of people say, oh, why you talk from the Israeli Zionist media? Well, it is because they're the one who report it. Do I believe this? Yes, of course. It is not a rocket science to actually cross-reference this kind of reports. When we use Israeli sources, I do cross-references, and I also use my own intellect. There is something called brain that I have, fortunately, in my head. So I tell my brain, hey, can you work out this whole scenario? Then it works out. And trust me, most of the time it gives me some good results. Just kidding. But that's the point. That's the answer for those people who ask me, why you use Israeli sources? That's how you get the news, and then you verify. So this is what is coming on the news again. Ready? So Foreign Minister Gideon Saar on Monday accused Turkey of cooperating with Iranian attempts to smuggle money to Hezbollah in a meeting with a bipartisan group of U.S. senators. Another thing you notice is this. You cannot actually see the whole sentence here. That is because the Zionist media outlets do not let me to squeeze it to show you the whole screen. But I'll read it for you. That way you will know what I'm reading. This guy, he, wimping this minister, Gideon Saar, foreign minister, a whimper, went to U.S. Senate, and he said to them, hey, look, I have a complaint. Because these Zionists, they always cry. Their diaper army, diaper military, diaper minister. And he cried to US senators telling them that, look, Turkey is helping Hezbollah smuggling all the money. What, are you going to do anything about this? During the meeting at the foreign ministry, in which 7 senators and Deputy Middle East Special Envoy Morgan Ortegas were present, Saar told the group that Iran has stepped up its efforts to finance Hezbollah and that Turkey has been an active participant in the process. There is an intensified Iranian effort to smuggle money into Lebanon for Hezbollah to restore its power and status, Saar said. According to his office, quote, this effort is being carried out among other channels by Turkey and with its cooperation. The question is, why would Turkey do that? Why would Turkey do that? Because they could come under sanction, and Erdogan, he loves his economy, the one he built. He's not going to take any chance. He's not going to risk any sanction from US because of his help to Hezbollah. But why still is doing that? When Syrian guy Ahmed Ashar came to power, Turkish Erdogan, he visited Lebanon, and he made a meeting with the Lebanese minister, promising him that I'll take care not only to Syria, which he is doing right now, because we know that Turkey is building or renovating the Damascus airport, and they're sending a lot of logistics and so many other things. They're building the military. But also he said, I'm going to be helping Lebanon. For Turkish Erdogan, it is very important that Lebanon is free of Zionist rats. Because if Lebanon is not stable, and they have to fear occupation of Israeli forces every now and then, because Israel has a habit of invading Lebanon, sending ground troops. If Lebanon is not stable, it will have most likely will have an obvious effect on Syria, and that will also culminate into Turkey getting also the heat, or taking the heat. The Zionists, on top of this, we all know, they have a greater Israeli plan or ambition. They are already in Lebanon, and Egypt is sending its military to Sinai Desert. They're building up a huge military. And remember, Egypt will not do this just for show, because it costs money, millions of dollars, to mobilize the huge military into the desert. They have a actual fear that Israel could actually take over the Sinai Desert, because that's what they do. They love to take some people's land, others' land. Now that the Zionist rats, they're in Lebanon already, and they have these 5 vital posts that they're not going to leave. They're still going to occupy. They could instigate some kind of unrest inside of Lebanon, try to overthrow Hezbollah, and get the deal done where they will not have to ever fear Hezbollah or any resistance. If there is no Hezbollah in Lebanon, then Israel will steamroll all its machineries into Lebanon and treat Lebanon as the de facto state of Israel. And slowly but surely they will creep into Lebanese politics and Lebanese military, and before you even know it, there is going to be a huge invasion and bombardment by the Zionist forces on Lebanon, and Lebanon will be gone. And that would definitely mean a big threat for Syria, and also, as I said, eventually for Turkey. Therefore, I see, from what I understand, Turkey has a very good reason to be very, very concerned about Israel's presence in Lebanon. And that's why Turkish Erdogan, he visited Lebanon, he spoke with Lebanese Prime Minister, the head of state, and promised him that I'm going to be cooperating with you at every level. Just tell me what you need. If I can do it, I'll do it. So in other words, building Syria would mean nothing if you leave Lebanon exposed to Zionist threat. And now that Hezbollah is not getting any supply from Syria, and Turkey, I don't think Erdogan will allow Hezbollah or Iran, at least for now, to use Syrian airport or Syrian route to smuggle weapon and money into Lebanon, simply because Syria is now very, very vulnerable. A lot of factions are there already protesting against HTS of Ahmad al-Shara. There is a report now, I saw it yesterday. These leaders, tribal leaders, they say we accept Turkish governance, the Syrian governance and forming a central government there, no problem. But we will not accept Ahmad al-Shara being our boss. Therefore, Turkey will not use Syria against the Zionist forces at the moment. In the future, of course, that will change. But for now, they do not want Syria to be used for Hezbollah or Iran. And also the other reason is because if they allow Syria to be a hotbed for Israel, for Iranian support or Hezbollah support, then the Zionist forces will be striking Syrian airport and other military depot and what else, who knows, because they have already done it, so they will do it again. My understanding is this, that Turkish Erdogan, he has decided to play the game a little cool and not make it too hot and obvious to the Zionist state of Israel. And having said that, though, guys, it is also possible, this is what I think, but this is also possible that this is a false flag coming from the Israeli foreign minister, who is now accusing Turkey of helping Hezbollah, when in reality Turkey is really not helping Hezbollah. That is also possible. And why would that happen? Well, we know that Israel, they hate Turkey because of Turkish interference in Syria and their influence in Syrian governments. And that's not what the Zionist regime want, to have Turkey, any policy there that will influence Zionist policy, their plan, their ambition. Some comments. Apache, thank you guys. Birdburn, Toki, Ingrid, thank you guys. Halid, I'll see you in the next video. Leave a comment in the comment section below.